you, you started this business, and I don't know much about your cousin, but it could have been him also, almost as a second career. Both of you are really bringing in a lot of experience and skills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now I have to think it has really helped the business and been somewhat of an advantage. So, what advice would you give for someone who's, maybe in their 40s or even 50s thinking about starting a business?
Even in their 50s. Can you
And
imagine?
people telling them not to do it.
People always said I should have gone into business myself. And I always loved the dynamic of having so many people around and people of different expertise levels. And, being in media and entertainment, I worked in fairly big companies that had all the different departments. And so I was able to draw on all of that. And I just thought maybe working by myself or in a small setting, I wouldn't, finding that energy and also just really loving what you do. I wouldn't say that I loved anything like I love this and this product. And it's probably also because, I love my other half. And so it's something that he brought into my life that makes a natural fit, but it's not anything that I consciously ever thought about doing. But I'm amazed at being able to use and leverage so much of my past skills in this, from negotiating contracts, partnerships, everything that I'm doing for our business, I've done in PR, marketing, I've used throughout my entire career. But so you might think you can't do it, but if you people are always like, oh, what's your passion? What's your hobby? And you can do that. And I think you can do that.
But it sounds like you both also love to learn.
The learning curve is not so much of a curve, more of a sort of a vertical line, but to be nearly 50 and getting into sales and then ultimately being a businessman with my cousin, who you referenced earlier on, who's a mentor to me, super smart guy. He has many businesses, so he's not so hands-on as myself and Phil and Lisa and I. But he has helped me enormously. I've learned a lot from him. And I've learned a lot myself, and I'm rightly proud of that. There are times when things aren't going so fabulous. You think, if only I was a policeman again. I can clock in, I can clock off. I know exactly what I'm doing the next period of time. I used to play golf a lot, and when I was a police officer and I was working 40, 50 hours a week, whatever, I had law required me to have 2 days off every week unless I wanted to do some overtime. And I would then go and play golf. And I'd play golf maybe once or twice a month and got quite good at it. Now I run my own business. I can take a day off anytime I want. If I wanted to, after finish this interview, go and play golf, I can. Pick it up. No one wants to. Will I? Absolutely not. There will always be something for me to do. So
it's hard to turn off because you're constantly just thinking about it and excited about it, and you think you have the most freedom, but you're your own hardest disciplinary, I think, because you're just so excited and you do want success. And I would say the business is successful, but there's just so much more that we can be and do, and the potential's out there. And so it is.
The future is definitely rosy. We're growing at a pace that we can manage. Would I like to be growing faster? Absolutely. How we do that is a challenge. Right now, we just focus on the product, the customer, and the plan. And we do have a strategy of sorts, and we have our eye on the goal, and let's hope we get there.
Thank you very, very much, Lisa and Steve of Flint Flame. Again, I'm Kim Eddleston, and thank you very much for joining us.